Folks, Jade with KnifeJoy, and I'm just in from the road, and I want to talk to you about McNees Knives, some of the PM2 variations that are available, the brand new Dixon model. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the company. So Jonathan started making knives back in 2008 out of the military and started making some fixed blades. He and his wife, Amy, run the company. Their manufacturing facility is down in Alabama.
So is that Jonathan and Amy McNees?
Correct. Jonathan, Amy, and McNees. McNees is their, it does get confusing sometimes because some companies will use a name, some people use their name, but that is their last name. And they do all of their manufacturing in their facility down in Alabama. And if you check our brand page,
Is that Sweet Home, Alabama?
it is Unsweet Home.
Unsweet.
Unsweet, sugar-free Alabama. Can we say that? Sugar-free. Alabama Zero is what it is. We were fortunate to go down there, I want to say it was maybe a year ago, and they gave us a behind-the-scenes tour. If you check the brand page on our website, you'll see a video on that. And they've even increased their production capacity, and they started grinding their own blades in-house too, which is kind of unique. Not every manufacturer is able to grind their own blades in America. It's something that they do, and it adds a little bit more to their knives. They do production runs, but then within those production runs, they'll do limited availability options. So, like, let's take this PM2. I didn't even know we had this carbon fiber scale available, but they're not going to do the entire run out of carbon fiber scales. So they'll do this one and a few of them, and then you might not see that again for maybe a year and a half or so. So carbon fiber scale on this guy, double-sided thumb stud on that, so you can open it with either hand. And then they do a bronze, that's got like a bronzed anodized finish on the tie lock side there. And then another variation that we have is kind of a greenish anodized titanium finish, titanium on both sides, but then with a micarta inset on the scale there, again with the double-sided thumb stud, and then a right-handed pocket clip option. And then one of the things that makes it in the tactical category is the subdued finish on the blade, the subdued finish on the handle as well. And then they use a frame lock on that model. The new model that they came out with, I think they released it just before Blade Show Atlanta this past year, is the Dixon. So the Dixon's a little bit larger folder. The PM's about 3.5 inch. I think this is like 3 3/4. And they're also grinding these blades in-house. It's got a hollow grind on it. Frame lock as well. And this one's double-sided titanium, but a little bit bigger in the hand. So for the, they're not small, we'll call them petite hands. But if you've got a little bit of a bigger mitt, this gives you more to hold on to. And some people like a bigger blade when they're working around there. And then the thumb slot, you can open with either hand. And then the frame lock there. And then this one's got a subdued, this little bluish anodizing on the titanium. So again, keeping it in the tactical category, durable pocket clip, reliable frame lock, easy to open with either hand, and a good solid grip to hold on to. One of the things that's overlooked a lot is the durability of the frame lock. When you're squeezing that lock with your grip, you're positively engaging that lock even more. Sometimes at a point where it sticks a little bit. But they line those things up and they fit them so well. There's no lock stick there. But you still get that durable frame lock, and then when you're gripping it, you're even more positive on the lock.
So those are all folders. Are they a folders company that exclusively, do they make only folders?
They are not. They do make one version of a fixed blade now. I think we have a couple of those. We did last time I checked. And they've got, I'm hoping to get him to make a version of his custom hand ground blade. Well, I want one for myself. But so they do make some fixed blades that are out there, and they're not massive. They're good, tactical, carryable size. So whether you want a folder or a fixed blade in that tactical kind of fit and finish, they're going to have one that works for you. And then if you do check the brand page, like I said, we've got a little bit of a behind the scenes and shop tour video there for you as well. And like I mentioned earlier, the variations of these, they come and go. So if you do see one that you like, it's probably best to grab it because you might not see that exact configuration or that fit and finish or that style for quite a while. So check the website, look for the emails, McNees Knives. Thanks, folks.